granola bar. Use a water bottle.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yes,
you.
that's not
I'm gonna set this down real quick.
Oh, yes,
We're live now. I'm gonna sit right here. It's live right now, so it's right there. It's already going. You don't need to press anything.
And do I still need to hold it? Sit there and hold it?
You know, I'm not sure what's the shot look like. I wonder if anyone's actually watching it right now. It'd be funny. It starts at 11. You know, maybe just holding it back there a little bit could be good.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what's the best thing. So it's now up to you. That's Derek. Derek knows film,
Okay.
so maybe he knows what to do.
shot is.
Oh yeah, it's fully live right now. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's live. So he has to sit like you can just pick it up and just, you can hold it, you can move around with it, you can do whatever.
I can't see what it looks
Yeah,
like.
no.
It's showing though, can I?
It's really wide.
I want to see how it comes out.
Yeah.
Do you think I need to?
Really efficient.
Honestly, we could probably just
Do you think so?
they're just sitting there.
I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I
Tilt it down a little bit.
Yeah. Or do you want Derek?
No.
Okay.
You basically
Let's
have the signing people. They now have a forage.
oh, that's
Tell everyone to go over, take their pictures, look, and write a little bit. That's it.
Okay.
Hey.
I gotta write it down or I'll forget.
Okay. You feeling better? My feet are dying. Oh no, yeah, they're the worst.
Started.
Oh, we've been going since 5 a.m. Are you good with the live stream? It's just gonna sit there. Okay. And you tested that you can see everything? Yeah. It's going right now. It's live?
It's not. Oh.
Sometimes it's like 30 seconds. Are you gathering people? Heidi's really helpful. I had her run
And the range is a log, but better you before.
Hey everyone.
I have a good story. That'll fix it.
Are you doing the? You are MC? Oh, you should say this.
Hey, that's good.
Okay, I didn't know that.
That's all right. Yeah.
Okay, here. So I back over to the side.
We'll do that after we're done.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I did.
Hey everyone, we are probably going to get started here. If we could have everyone, friends and family make their way, we're going to get started.
This is my daughter on here.
Oh, that's how. Where you at? That's awesome. Look at your ass. That's fun. This is great that you get to see this. That's fun.
Steven's brother. You know Blair and Jasmine. Got it, yeah.
Hey, Sam. Yes.
Oh, I know what. John, don't you want to be in the front?
Feel free to just sit anywhere.
Don't you want to be in the
specific
front,
seats.
though? Okay. I don't know. Parents in front? Okay.
Hey, I'll be
You could have a melon. No, I don't know.
I don't know what Kaitlin is.
No, she should be in the back. You
Yeah.
should, Jake.
Oh yeah, Jake's supposed to be at the front.
Jake, you're supposed to be up there with me.
Someone that's small.
That'd be good. That'd be really good. Oh, are you watching? I'm looking for
Yeah,
them.
yeah, I'll tell you. I'll probably say
Yeah, that's true. Jake, I don't know where Camilla is walking down the aisle with
in my
Jake.
pocket.
Yeah, you could put them in your pocket.
Hannah, you should have brought Sam. Because Jake needs a little boy to carry the reins.
Caitlin, Eddie?
Almost.
Oh, okay. I wasn't that right. Okay.
No, I think
Well,
he
she
is like
come over here.
just waiting till they open it up. But I was like,
I know. It's been like what, a week? We have like Secret Hitler again.
Okay.
We need a plan.
I know.
Dude, are you gonna come sit down or stay up inside?
I'm thinking
Okay, please sit right here.
I'm just welcoming and introducing.
Okay.
What?
Derek? No.
How old are you now?
So hot. So if I sit in this seat, do I have to do it? If I sit here, do I have to do it? Okay. Good. Please don't make me do this. I want every day of the
That's cool. What else?
not being able to see outside.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
More severe.
Yeah.
I am.
And what else is going on?
Oh yeah. But yeah, I was like, Colorado, but yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, welcome. We're so glad to have everyone here, celebrating the marriage and sealing and union of Kaitlin and Jake, and we're grateful that everyone could be here today. My name's Derek. I'm Caitlin's brother, and I just want to welcome you here and want to introduce Bishop Whitaker, who will be performing the ring ceremony today, and we'll turn that time over to him.
We'll get started here. I don't see him back to back yet, but once we get him there, we'll have your rice.
Hold it really close to your face.
You can't hear me?
That's good.
Yeah. All right.
And they said just whenever they're ready.
All right.
Out.
Valiants, please arise.
Yeah.
They're over there. There's no end.
Yeah. Hi.
All right, the audience may be seated. Well, today is a special day for Mr. Jacob and Mrs. Kaitlin Orchard. It's already official, so I love that. So congratulations, you two, for doing that the right way and being still together. How does that sound, Sister Orchard? All right. We're living in interesting times right now. You have some obstacles come your way. You had to limit your number of people in the ceremony, and this is a special opportunity to have this be able to do a ring ceremony today. And I'm grateful that I'm able to be part of this. And you actually had the opportunity to be sealed in the temple, and one of the most sacred ordinances that occur within temple walls is celestial marriage, also called the temple sealing. You may hear members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints say their families have been sealed together, or that they are sealed to their families forever. This refers to the ordinance of celestial marriage. In the temple, a man and a woman kneel across the altar and make sacred covenants to one another and to God. Part of that covenant is the sealing, where those with priestly authority seal the couple together, ensuring their relationship and their future family will be bound together through the eternities. Because of the circumstances of the world right now we're in, we're not able to have all those present with you and love and care about you, but we're able to hold the ceremony for the rest of us. I feel fortunate to be able to be part of this ceremony, and thank you for asking me. And I've known Kaitlin, I tried to figure out how many years, and that's been a while. And she's always just been so sweet and kind, and I've also just seen her grow up and seen her talents as a swimmer, and it's great for this opportunity. So, Jacob, you guys kind of have a pretty fun love story, I think. So I asked Kaitlin if I could, well, she actually said this to me for my request, and I was just going to paraphrase it, but I'm going to read it to you. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So not long after an unfortunate run-in with heartbreak, one of my guy friends, Jay, and I decided to go visit some friends we knew at a nearby apartment complex called the Enclave for some much-needed social interaction. When we arrived, we joined our friends and some others in a circle, jumping from one topic to conversation to another. All the while, I was standing close to Jay, and it was obvious that we had come together. During the conversations back and forth, I remember we somehow started talking about something we jokingly called the alpha male complex. In essence, the theory of the complex suggested that among the group of guys, if one of them wanted to impress a girl, they had to act like a stereotypical alpha. As we laughed together and the conversation transitioned to another subject, a guy I had never met before came up to me and started flirting with me, which is deeply ironic given the previous topic of conversation. For the purpose of this story, I call him Mr. Flirty. I thought Mr. Flirty was cute, and because he was the first guy that had flirted with me since my breakup, I decided to entertain his shenanigans for a minute. So we could probably call her Mrs. Flirty too. We'll have that. But as the conversation went on, and I stood there thinking, reminiscing about the conversation that had just taken place, I realized that it was pretty bold of this guy to come up to me and start flirting with me when it was obvious that I had come to hang out with a different guy. Remember that, Jacob? The more I thought about it, the softer I became over his audacious flirting. In my mind, I suppose I saw it was an insult to my friend Jay, that at least in Mr. Flirty's mind, there was no possible way that Jay and I could be dating. So in the middle of Mr. Flirty's flirtatious banner, I abruptly cut him off, looked at Jay, and very loudly asked if he wanted to leave. Immediately realizing how honorable, awkward, and rude I became, horribly awkward and rude, I had come off as I busted out laughing because I was so surprised at myself. No one laughed with me. It became silent and awkward as Jay and I walked away. As we laughed, laughing to ourselves all the while, I remember thinking, oh, it's fine. I probably wasn't going to marry that guy anyway. Long story short, about a month later, I decided I was ready to get back into the dating scene. I downloaded the mutual dating app for the first time, and as I scrolled past one good-looking guy after another, I finally stumbled across one that I found to be particularly cute. After a good amount of customary flirtatious chatting, Mr. Cutie and I eventually decided to go on the first date. It was magical. No kidding, without question, this was the best date that I have ever had. The chemistry was immediate. We talked and laughed, and our conversation flowed so smoothly, it was like something out of a movie. Consequently, when Mr. Cutie texted me the next morning, asking if I wanted to join him at a party that evening, it's no surprise that I enthusiastically, I don't say that, agreed. Upon arriving at the party, Mr. Cutie and I saw each other and leaned in for a hug, and we chatted for a bit. Because Mr. Cutie was the party's host, I correctly figured that I wouldn't be sticking with him the entire night. Luckily for me, though, I found another familiar face at the party and quickly made it my way over. Consequently, it was one of the friends I had visited the other night with Jay. We got to chatting, and he asked me how I had heard about the party. I told him the truth that I had matched with the host, Mr. Cutie, on mutual, and so he invited me. With a slight tone of surprise, my friend interjected, "Oh, that guy had flirted with you at the Enclave that one night." And I got to ask you two, how did you not remember that?
You remember?
That was very so that was good. All right. So lo and behold, Mr. Flirty and Mr. Cutie and Mrs. Flirty were the same guy. Now Mrs. Cutie are flirty, and lo and behold again, the intellectually charming man is the same man that I am marrying today. I just thought that was a great story, so I wanted to share that with everybody. Thank you. All right. So in First Corinthians it says, "Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Lord. Remember that the friendship and love between you and your spouse should be the most cherished earthly relationship. Your spouse is the only person other than the Lord whom you have commanded to love with all your heart." That's in the Doctrine and Covenants, 22. So these two would like to say a few things about each other. And we're going to let Kaitlin go first.
Oh, okay.
And then
I was not prepared to go first. Is this on? Can you guys hear me? I was so not prepared to go first. This morning was very special for me. When Jake and I first got engaged and everything with the pandemic went down, we didn't know if we were going to be able to get sealed in the temple together. And honestly, we just saw miracles, miracle after miracle come by to make everything work out, and we were able to get a day in the temple and to be sealed this morning. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful for all of you who are here to share this with us. And I'm grateful for Jake. I love you so much. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't know if God really has one person for everybody, but I have a really hard time believing that he wasn't somehow rooting for Jake and us to get together. I love you with all my heart, and I'm so grateful that you came into my life, and I don't even know if I can put into words what I feel for you, but I love you so much.
I'm so happy that I'm so happy that that encounter was my last one. And sorry. That's through the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
But I am so happy that we were able to meet and continue together. Kaitlin is, for those of you that know her, already know that she is super impressive, and she's the most impressive woman that I know. She has this scrapping persistence. She's super smart, beautiful. She's super funny. She makes me laugh all the time.
and we just have so much fun together. I remember when we were first dating, it was just super hard to schedule all the things we wanted to do together. Because every date we had, we would come up with 4 more things we wanted to do together. And still to this day, it's really hard to like get enough time with Kayla. Kayla and I love you so much. I'm so happy that I spend forever with you. Love you so much. I don't know if I'm supposed to kiss her now or.
You better. I think the timing's just right.
Oh yeah.
All right. So they want to exchange their rings. So having the love in your hearts, you have chosen to seal your eternal relationship by exchanging rings. The wedding ring is a love that should last forever, symbolizing by a ring that has no beginning nor end. Once you exchange and put the wedding ring on their finger, there is an understanding that you will be together from now until eternity. That's like Michael kids again. Oh my God, they're out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So I'd just like to say congratulations
Thank
and
you.
happiness. You guys are going to be wonderful together. So.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I guess you guys.
Hey, big thank you to Bishop Whitaker and another congrats to Kaitlin and Jake. We're so happy for you guys. Just a couple announcements as we prepare to start this party. For those of you who haven't had the chance, we invite you to go to the sign-in table and to take a picture with you, of yourself, your group, with the Polaroid that is there. Take that picture and take it into the sign-in book and then write a little note. That way the happy couple can have a nice little memory from everyone who attended here. And then once you've done that, please make your way over to the table right there you'll see at the nearest entrance. Find your name with the table number that's there. And that's the corresponding table that you'll sit at with your meal. And just be sure to have that little just label out in front so the people serving can get you the correct meal.
Have them do it after, so everybody can eat at the same time.
Whatever.
Have them go take their picture and sign after the lunch time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, do the picture thing and the sign in after the lunch so we can all just eat first. Because we're all hungry. All right, so let's let the bride and groom go first. You want to stop the stream then? Just hit stop. It's like a big red button right there.
End stream.
Yep, end stream.
I can't see the
it's such
the
pretty-
cursor.
Uh,
I literally can't see the cursor.
right here. End stream.
Jake, you never cleaned your screen.
Everybody heard that, but